Alright, Dan.
Do it with Dan?
Do it with Dan.
Do it with Dan?
Do it with Dan.
Do it with Dan?
Do it with Dan.
Do it with Dan.
Do it with Dan? Do it with Dan?
Dan. 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 Dan.
Dan.
Dan.
Dan.
Dan.
Do it with Dan. Is there...
What up, YouTube? Hi, how's it going, internet people? It's your friendly neighborhood Dan guy. I'm as you can see, I am back on the Grom. I haven't been on this bike in quite some time for several reasons. It needs an oil change, the chain's loose. There's a couple other things. I commute daily on like a fucking what is the speed limit's like 65 miles an hour or something like that. So it kind of makes it hard to commute on this little bike. Every now and again I'll take it out when it's not fucking crazy traffic. And I need gas too, so I'm gonna go stop at the gas station. Yeah, I just haven't been on this the bike this much, dude, because I just got the CBR done up looking good. And I've been really focused with the Magna lately. And I'm gonna get into the Magna here in a second. I'll give you guys an update because everyone keeps fucking asking. And I understand why you would care too. I'm gonna get gas first before I start getting heavily into this. God, dude, it's been harder to get this bike into neutral lately. I don't know why. My little 125 bitch. See, I've been told by my good friend Jake the Garden Snake to only use 89. Actually, I think he said put just regular in it, but I'm gonna feed this bitch a little bit higher today. Some Diner Monk. God, you're such a squirter. That's like full or something. I don't know. I find it funny how they put a fucking fuel gauge on this bike and the CBR 600s, but not on the 1000s. Like, what the fuck, dude? Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys want this little real boy tag, links are in the description. Everyone always asks me about that shit. I swear to God, dude, I for the love of God, want to get pulled over on this bike one day for speeding. I swear I do. Just so the cop can be like, how the fuck were you speeding? So let me tell you what's going on, guys. A couple of you guys mentioned that I haven't been putting out content for like the past week. My past 5 videos have been pretty meh. You know, some of it was from Atlanta. A lot of it's talking about live streaming and shit, and you know, the whole the Patreon thing. I'm gonna get into that. I've just been having a lot of internal conflicts lately, just like mental judgment calls that I've had to make on certain things that I'm not, you know, not sure about, and I've just been kind of like fucking focusing on that. It's been, I don't want to be like it's been tough for me, because it hasn't been tough, I guess, like compared to a lot of people, but at the same time, it's just been a mental conflict with myself that I've been trying to figure out, and I'm just trying to get my head sorted. So I kind of took a week off from uploading regular videos. Not to mention that, but all my bikes are kind of like in limbo right now. You've got the Magna, which the carburetors are almost done. Like I said, I'll talk about that in a second. The CBR, which is missing some of its parts. Like the whole right fairing. I don't know if you guys saw my post on Instagram about it or whatever, but my whole fucking right side of my bike just flew off. I think the scooter wants to race me, bro. I think the scooter wants to fucking race, bro. So 125. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you fucking serious? Dude, this thing's keeping up. Fucking banging gears. Oh, get wrecked. That was awesome. That fucking scooter guy got wrecked. Get wrecked, nerd! Yeah, so my whole right side of my bike just flew off on the way home from Atlanta. The entire meetup went swimmingly. I wheelied and destroyed my front fork seals like nobody's business. I was fucking just doing whatever I wanted to do on that bike. And like I said, I ended up destroying my front fork seals, and in the process, I guess, I fucked up the fairing in the lower part, and wind caught it and just took that shit right off. Which makes me upset, because like I just got those kick-ass fairings, man. Like I just got them. And not only did it take my whole right side fairing, it fucking took my intake tube and some other good bits that I need, like, I don't know, some important parts that I have to order. So that was like an extra $100 I had to order in that. And then now I've got to wait on Monster to send me out another kit, which was for free. So I gotta say, I appreciate that, dude. They really take care of us moto vloggers. Monster's really cool for the moto vlogging community. And yeah, I am squidding, but it's a fucking Grom. Also, my friend Zach was here, and he fucking, he dropped the bike and bent the lever. But I've been meaning to do this for a while, because it feels better in the hand. And I know about fitting things in my hand. Like dick. So the CBR, I don't want to ride it right now, because like I said, the front forks The front fork seals are totally fucked. They were going anyway, but Atlanta really kind of put that nail in the coffin. And this bike is like the least fucked out of all my bikes. But today is the 10th or 11th. I'm not sure what today. I think today's the 11th as of right now. And my buddy, who's been helping me basically rebuild the carburetors, I've given him the last piece of the puzzle. I've had to order like $500 worth of parts for that carburetor. I could have literally just bought a new carburetor for less than that for that bike. But it's 4 carburetors, so you have to buy 4 of everything, of all the carb kit. And seals and floats, dude. My float had a big hole in it. All my seals went out at like the exact same time. Started leaking gas everywhere. So I mean, there's just like so many little things that just went wrong back to back with that fucking bike, and it makes me sad in the pants, man. Like I said, he's putting the last little bit together, and then the clutch should be also done today, I hope. And that'll be that. The Magna should be good soon, and then I'll have to do the reveal video of it before I ride it. And I was really hoping it'd be done like by the time I got back from Atlanta, so I could knock that reveal video out while uploading Atlanta footage. And that didn't go the way I wanted to, because I'm not down in any of the other motovloggers, but you know, everyone that does the motovlogging thing has their schedule, right? They like upload their shit in order, and like they're way more organized than I ever will be. So I'm kind of waiting on them to whenever they want to do it. I think Walter and I are going to do our videos first. I'm not sure, but I know you guys have been wanting a video, like an actual video. So I've been, you know, I got out today, and I'm not complaining. I love my job. I'm just letting you guys know what's been going on. I've been kind of putting it off because of where my mentality's at, and I don't want to fake videos. Like, I don't want to be like energy down and shit and be kind of forcing myself. I want to be sincere and 100% with you guys when I make videos. I mean, back in the day, before I knew what I was doing, there'd been several times where I'd go out and make a video and be like, no, this is awful, and then delete it. But now it's usually not the case, right? I know exactly what I want to do, how I want to do it, and I get it done. I've had a lot of mental things I've had to figure out about myself. A lot of you guys keep asking if I'm still moving to Texas, and I don't know. I really like Texas, but man, I had a blast in Atlanta, and I grew up around that area, and I got a lot of like old friends that I'd like to go see a lot more. And if I move to Texas, I kind of cut that off, right? Like, I cut off seeing my friends like at least once a month. I've been considering moving to Atlanta instead, and kind of being a little bit closer to Chase too. Chase on 2 wheels. And you know, it's just Brunswick, where I live, has really been getting to me lately. This place is fucking depressing. I don't know what it is about Brunswick, but I've grown to really dislike this place. And as soon as I get done with this fucking place, as soon as I get done with college, I'm out. I'm out this bitch. I think Atlanta's where it's gonna be. I'm thinking like Decatur. I'm looking at like these like outrings of Atlanta and shit like that. So that's my current. That's one of the things I've had to battle mentally. And then thankfully the Patreon thing went over a lot better than I thought it was going to. The whole reason I created a Patreon was for people who wanted to support me and help me. If they wanted to, they could. I wasn't like I needed it, and I didn't want people to donate if they didn't want to, or I wasn't like I was asking people to donate. I wasn't even asking. Do it only if you want to, because there's people out there who actually like supporting people that they watch. I don't understand why that's so hard to like grasp to some of these people, but apparently it's a fucking mental barrier for them. And but thankfully the Patreon thing was like super smooth and supportive, minus like 2 or 3 people, and they can go fuck themselves, not because they don't agree with me, but because they're assholes about it. I think what people don't realize is that you can disagree with me and still be my friend. We can have political differences and still be friends. And I think people forget about this demographic. People forget that my views don't necessarily make who I am. They're just my views. It's my little beliefs. I believe in them. It's what I find. It's what I believe into them, you know? I don't know if I've mentioned where I'm going. I'm going to my mother's house. She is, well, my mom and dad's house. My dad just isn't home right now. She's leaving to go to Minnesota for a couple days to visit one of her, one of her friends for a couple days in Minnesota where she grew up. So I want to say goodbye to her before she goes. I don't know how long she's going to be gone. Probably like a week or so. And I mean, I like my parents. So I'm actually just interested in seeing my madre before I fucking go, before she goes. Now, I know you saw it pop up in the little link where I put all my advertisements in the beginning of my videos. I really want to shout out my buddy Infectious, who designed these awesome Little Dan t-shirts. Dude, thank you so much. The design is amazing. And links for these are in the fucking description, dude, because I'm so excited. I bought 2 of each color because I have to buy my own t-shirts because that's how Teespring works. I'm in love with the design. I cannot wait for them to show up. So yeah, those are just some little things that I've been kind of dealing with. And I know you guys have been wanting like real content and shit like that, and I'm starting back up with the vlogs again and doing my regular shit. I want to say thank you guys so much for all the support that I've seen so far on Twitch. I started streaming. I've been wanting to kind of do it for a while, and when I was in Atlanta, Chase kind of showed me a little bit about how it works and what it's about, and I had a fucking blast doing it, and it's finally something that I took the plunge and started doing. I've always wanted to. Go right there, just for a second. That cut off. I'm actually keeping up with the flow of traffic right now on my little 125. But yeah, the streaming has been amazing, and I've had so much fun doing it. And like, you guys have been super active in it, and I want to say thank you guys, because I mean, you guys don't know it, but it's been really helping me like figure shit out. Like, I've been having so much fun doing it, and it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and you guys are supporting me a lot with it. So it's helping me out mentally through like a lot of shit, because I'm not filtered, I'm not censored, and I'm not edited when I'm streaming. So when I say something, it's out there. Like, I told the whole breakup story and everything on stream last night because Zach and I got drunk and started slapping each other. And that was something else. That was a fucking blast. That's kind of why I've been pushing like more for the streams and shit lately, because I've been able to be super active on it, and I'm like right then and there. I can instantly communicate with fans. I mean, it's a fucking amazing time, and I've been having a fucking blast doing it. It's been incredible. And so again, thank you guys so much for supporting me with that. And a special shout out to everyone that supported me so far on Patreon. Here's a list of the people who are already pledging right now. This is as fast as I can go. I'm sorry. This is it. I'm 48 uphill. I mean, I'm fucking blown away by this shit. And I'm super supportful of you guys. Like, thank you guys so much for supporting me and not like hating me for it. There's tiers and shit. Like, this guy right here did a $100 tier. So he gets a shirt signed if he wants it. I'm trying to get in contact with him right now. And then all this other shit like Skype calls and shit like that. Shout out to you, man, specifically. Thank you so much. A very personal shout out. Like, what else? I feel like I'm missing something. My brain has been so fucking scattered lately. Are the 2 Genesis coupes? 2 Genesis coupes together. What are you guys, fucking gay? What, are you fucking gay? That's another thing I want to talk about, is the Grom. I remember now. So in Atlanta, I finally had my first Supermoto taste. Like, the first time I'd ever been on a Supermoto. Thanks to Chase, he let me ride his, and Yummy even offered as well, but I didn't because I was afraid of his bike. It was like a 510, I think, 510 Huska blah blah blah, Huska Wiener. So Chase was nice enough to let me ride his shit, you know? What the fuck is going on? There's someone moving significantly slower than me on this. You could probably go faster than that. Are you fucking, what are you doing? Well, it looks like it dented the shit out of her thing though. Full talk top speed run. 58, 57, now we're losing speed, 58, 57, 58, 57, we're getting more stable at 58. Can I get a 59? Come on, give me a 59. Give me a 69. Ooh, give me a 69. I'll 69 right now. You fucking bitch. You've disappointed me yet again, Grom. So again, like I said, so I did get a taste of the Supermoto life, the fun and balance and power of it, and I think that's what I want to, I think I want to trade the Grom for it, for a Supermoto, to be honest. Or sell it, you know, sell it for one. I have to figure it out because I'm still making payments. I don't know how I'm gonna go about that. I've seen Faith Riding Johnny fucking drag knee on these fucking Groms, dude. Faith Riding Johnny is the bee's knees. Can I speed past everybody and snake in? Oh, go left, go left, go left, go left. Tactical play. He's not going left. He's going left. Tactical play. I did it. Power play by Do It With Dickhead. Go me. Yeah, I've just kind of been feeling super shitty lately. It's been a lot of mental, challenging things I've had to consider, and it seems like everything's kind of starting to fan back out. And I know you guys are supportive of me. There's like, I'd say it's like a 90% of you guys who are just 100% supportive of me. I could kill a bunch of people and then be like, oh, let's just do it, Dan. And what I love about YouTube, that it's both amazing and creepy at the same time. Like, seriously, I could fuck your sister and you guys would be like, oh, Dan. A small percentage of you guys. But I'd say that there's about 90% of you guys who are genuinely supportive. They like my content, and you guys like my content. You guys, at least like me as a person, I guess. I don't know. I'm a fucking asshole. Fuck you. And there's those people, like, I'd say probably like 4 or 5% of you guys who subscribe because of like one particular incident. And my channel, you're like, oh, Dan said something about Dragon Ball Z, subscribe. And then don't watch me again. And then when you do watch me, it's something like the Patreon thing. And then you're like, oh, fuck this guy, unsubscribe. You don't even listen to the video, you're just like, fuck this guy, delete. And I'm assuming that your unsubscribe button is just a giant button. Like, bam, unsubscribe. That's how I like to picture it. Like, that's the teetering decision. They're just sitting there like, fuck it. When it's probably just some like 13-year-old kid in his basement. Oh, he said something about money. Unsubscribe. Because he spelled it wrong because he's fucking 12. Not to like personally attack my 12-year-old fan base. There's a lot of you guys out there who are fucking genuinely cool kids. And I've met a lot of you guys through the meetups and stuff, so stay cool if you're 12. Don't be a dick. Don't be like your daddy that never came home. Oh, you guys, I retired the red Nikes and got me some Under Armours. Do you guys like these? I like them. They're pretty cool. Hey, that's pretty good. What are you, fucking gay? So many iDub references in a video. I'm gonna name the video an iDub reference. But yeah, these are my new Under Armours. I got them at Dick's for $40. Because I'm a faggot.